Woohoo!
Alright, we're showing live. Connection is excellent.
Checking on my phone. It says
And
waiting.
YouTube Studio says we're 5 seconds live, but the video is still loading.
Oh, I got it on my end.
You got it. Excellent. Got no live preview.
Are you going to share your screen, by the way?
Oh, yes, I am. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Share my screen. Screen 1. 720, 30 frames bit rate. There you go.
There we go. I
You can
see.
see me. Excellent. All right, Oh, hey, Dom. All right, my video preview is not working, but does the world see video right now, currently?
I'm checking from my phone. I
Okay.
still see weekly heat, but
Well, it is
some
just
kind
the
of delay.
thumbnail. It is just the thumbnail right now. Do we
Oh,
hear us? Here, ready? Now no thumbnail. Now thumbnail again. We'll see how long it takes. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna also check my on. All right. Yes, video
oh,
is working.
there we
Great.
go.
Cool. Okay, video is working. We good to go. Um,
Alrighty.
Except my replay. All right, we got the replays up and ready to go. Rock and roll.
Hmm.
Awesome. Alrighty, PoppinPhresh. Finally,
That's my name.
finally managed to get the schedule to work for you to be on a weekly heat. I
Yep.
think I've been sending
Happy
you
to be here.
messages. This
All it
darn.
takes it's the worst possible time slot. Monday, I always have a late meeting, and all it takes is me being sick to not go into work today. So I'm happy to be here.
Excellent.
Happy to finally make it work.
Happy to have you. Excellent, excellent. We got some cool people in the chat. I do need to send a quick "we're live" message into the Discord, so all those people know, and we'll get this party started. We're watching 3 battles again tonight. I think I'm going to try and keep it to 3 every week, and they are 3 fun ones for sure.
Now here's the thing: are we going in order of most heat? Because this might be my number one pick.
For most heat, the one that we're watching first.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I like to watch them is start off with one that's some crazy weirdness. Sometimes, it might be an awesome 4-0 sweep, or like, a double eruption, 4 kills in 2 turns, something.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Maybe it's me pranking Sam Axe in the very first weekly heat by showing a singles match. Something to get the fans
Mm-hmm.
popping off, and
Exactly.
then uh, do some other just the cool stuff, and then at least one, like, this is good Pokemon getting played. Watch these good decisions and cool stuff happening.
Yep, makes sense.
So
Well, this
that's
first match is definitely an eye catcher.
this is an eye catcher, absolutely. We get the fans hyped and ready to
I
go.
I was so excited watching this first match. It
So
was
let's go ahead. We'll get the all right. So we've got the first matchup. We've got Braff versus Tuxmux. This is game 1, and anybody that's been around knows. Oh man, we know what this one is. This is indeed a seal moment. I think we'll probably talk about the match as a whole a little bit after watching it, because I think maybe things could have gone slightly differently in the match overall. But this is an excellent one to start us off. So Braff brought Seal last week also, but
mm-hmm.
Seal did not hit the field last week. So I'm kind of thinking, and this is based on basically nothing. I'm thinking Braff puts Seal on the 6 every week this season.
Right. Yeah,
I
you gotta,
think that might
with
be
a
part of
total
it.
rebrand like that, you gotta bring
Yeah,
him every time. And
round
after
one
a game
pick.
like this, you might actually see why he was a round one pick, a true sleeper agent the whole time.
Yeah,
And if you're Tux Mux, this is a very interesting set of six to pull up to. You see Seal there looking menacing as ever. Then some other scary threats. I'm really happy that Braff's team ended up the way that it did. I was a firm advocate of giving him Gothitelle, and it worked out. And I'm so happy it's there. So we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see how he makes use of it this time.
The only suggestion that I put in to one of Braff's was let your round one opponent make the pick, and he said that was not an option for some
Mhm.
reason. I don't know why. I think it totally could have been, but oh
He
yeah,
was just scared of Seal.
I got to imagine Dom is probably the only person who hasn't already seen this game,
Well,
because
you're in for a good one.
yeah, this is gonna be a good one for sure. All right, we'll go ahead and start it off. So we get what looks like just a regular parish trap, right?
Yep.
We're just
I
gonna
got my
sing
parish,
parish song. Nobody can
my
leave.
parish song clicker, my shadow dagger. We're all good.
Exactly. We're gonna fake out. No tailwind. It's a
And
taunt.
then you can see a belly drum. So right off the bat, you think this is going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, this is an I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me situation
Right. You see the
for
taunt on the Goth
sure.
until you thinking, okay, it's probably somewhat handled for the most part. Then you see, oh no, maybe I should have taunted the other one.
Yeah. So, and Goth, I think, does have a real move that we learn at some point, but it's just gonna switch out here.
Mhm.
We're gonna get some good information. We're gonna learn that the yeah, double into the frog.
Yep, you
That one's
gotta.
handled.
When you
We
see
know
4x
clear
anything, you gotta
amulet.
go into it.
Oh yeah, totally. This is, by the way, not the only belly drum we'll see clicked in this heat, in this weekly heat. So,
Belly
um,
drum's an inherently heat move. It's so high risk, high reward. It's awesome.
yeah, it. You would think, oh, Braff, out of it at this point, right? Invested
Hmm.
a lot in this belly drum polytoad. It got doubled up. It's dead.
Yeah, his first two turns are
Incineroar.
basically just evaporated.
Yeah, everything resists water that we've seen so far, right? We got Terra Water, Incineroar. We've got Noivern. We've probably got
You
Basket
gotta,
Legion in the back.
you gotta expect the Mungus here. All right, so the MVP comes in. Oh, and a missed Thunderwave too.
Miss Thunderwave. Horn Drill,
But you
dead.
know what doesn't miss?
It's a one hit KO, baby.
100%. We get a switch back into Gothitelle. You can set up Tailwind, go for a Calm Mind. Boom!
Doesn't matter. Dead again. Braff's dad works at Nintendo.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So,
And he's saving his
Terragrass.
Terra
Terragrass is
specifically for the
great.
seal.
Who cares? Spore what? Who
Nice
cares?
try.
Parish Song.
Now,
It's all
good
over,
luck.
baby.
Yeah, good luck taking out those three things in 3 turns with your one attacker.
Yeah. Even the crit is rough, but doesn't matter.
Yep.
We got the Protect, Psychic Noise, irrelevant. I mean,
Yep.
not totally, because like now it can't get healed, but the Braff just has to not lose in the next 2 turns to win the game.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot Gyarados goes down there, but
Yeah,
still,
Gyarados
not
goes
enough.
down as well, and so does the Gothitelle. But
Yep. You know
we
what
already
move
know
Seal
Seal
has?
has Protect, the most broken move in the game.
Huxmux's reaction right there. I think all of us watching this
Yeah.
match
I got
got
sealed.
sealed.
Yeah. Seal takes all 4 of those KOs and is the only Pokemon remaining. Well done,
Yep.
Seal.
This
Seal
is
for
why
the
I told
logo.
I told him to instead of becoming the Silly Seals, he should have changed his name to Seal Team 6 because this seal was tactical and it was lethal.
Just had to hit 30% in a row to not
Hmm.
get absolutely ranched.
That's what you train for in the rain and the sleet and the snow to get those. What is that? 30 times 30. That's a 9. What is that? I can't
It's a
do
one.
math right
It's
now.
basically 1 in 9.
It's a small number.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
9%. That's it.
So this was game one, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they still had to play two more, at least one more game. Uh, Tux wins game two, right? Or was this a 2 game set?
I think this was 3. I don't remember. I
Yeah,
watched this
this was
first
a
one and I closed it because I figured it couldn't get any better than that.
yeah, this was a
Full disclosure.
no, this was a 3 game set. Yeah. So Tux wins game two. I think Braff should probably not have brought Seal in game two. Uh,
Yes, that's a one and done.
because yeah, you get this you get this excellent performance game one. Now Tux is like, okay, so Parish Trap, I got to be prepared for that. I
Right.
can't
And
let
like
the Seal just sit around.
he has the tools
Yeah,
to deal
Tux
with
doesn't
Seal on the
win.
4 that he brought.
Yeah,
He just happened to click taunt in the 2 wrong spots each time he clicked it.
exactly. So Braff bringing Seal in game two when Braff has already seen tools to beat Seal, right? Powerful
Mm-hmm.
attackers, knock off, spore, taunt, like
Freeze Dry Glaceon, which hits Seal for
free,
probably an Oko.
yeah,
If
freeze
it's a plus
dry.
1.
Um, did we see parting shot? We didn't see parting shot in game one, but I think the Incineroar probably has parting shot on it, which means it can be switching out of
Mm-hmm.
Goth's Arena Trap, or
Right.
not Arena Trap, but the other one,
I know
Shadow
Arena
Tag.
Trap. A good one.
But so with a slightly different play in game two, I think Braff wins it, and then Braff almost wins the third game, but Tux just plays better, and
Tux's team also wasn't built by a
yeah,
spinny wheel at a carnival.
good, yeah. Tux's team also has 6 real Pokemon on it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, well done to Braff. You made it on the set on the weekly heat, but well done to Tux.
Well
for
done
winning
to
the set.
Seal. Always
And
in our
well done to
hearts.
Seal. Absolutely.
This is a match that anybody who watches it, you're not going to forget this anytime soon. In season 24, we'll still be talking about the Seal sweep of season 14, the season of Seal.
Absolutely. Yeah. Weezy's got a good point. Hasuni Gudra might have been a better bring over Dondozo, over the fourth water type, with it having Sap Sipper.
What do you mean?
Be immune
Stacking 4 water
to
types?
yeah. Well, we all make sacrifices for our draft gimmicks, right?
That's true.
All right, let's take a look at our second game here, which is actually the third one I've got pulled up. I'm
This one I
changing.
have not watched.
I'm changing the order on the fly. This is Samex Shadowfax game 3, and the first 2 games are like good fun games to watch. They both take a game, and we just got some surprising surprising reveals saved for game 3 here. So let's go ahead and start this one off. We got the mouse. We got Azumarill. Your favorite Porygon Z,
Mm-hmm.
and almost your other favorite Illumise, but Volbeat
Yep.
instead.
Illumine's husband.
Yes. We just got some follow me.
Whoa, Hyper
The
Beam
Hyper
right off
Beam
the bat.
kills it. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, there's that second belly drum you're talking about.
And here's the second belly drum. Yep.
And what does Volbeat do here?
Does very
So I
very
talked.
little in this game 3.
I talked to Shadow. I helped him prep for this match.
Oh,
so I
excellent.
hope to
I
God.
didn't even know.
I hope to God that he clicks Encore right here because we were talking and I said he should bring it, and I also hope that it's faster than Azumarill. But TBD.
So
Uh-oh, there's the lagging tail.
he did encore the belly drum, but he protected. So and
Yeah.
we
You can-
frisked the lagging tail, but we already knew that from an earlier game, right? He's
Okay.
got trick or switch, or whichever one.
Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah, whichever
But
one.
at this point, I'm a little scared because the lagging tail means Aqua Jet's gonna blow Volbeat away.
Exactly. Yeah, and that is what's going to happen on this next turn.
Yep,
Gets the
Trick Room.
free, and we've got Aqua Jet, Trick Room.
Wow.
Yeah, natural.
Calculated.
We got the natural focus sash. Didn't even need to bring it. Just got
Yep.
to have 2 items, choice specs and focus sash, and we get psych up on the Trevenant. So now we've got
Ooh,
a
that's a
plus
sexy
six.
bring.
We got a plus six Trevenant as well. Yeah, another Hyper Beam does kill the Azumarill, so it doesn't even get one whole KO.
Oh, with the Terra Dark from
And Terra
Encore.
Dark Encore,
Oh
double
no!
KO with the Rock Slide,
And then Focus
and
Energy. What do you
and
do here?
and got the turn to
Holy shit!
yeah,
That's
Focus Energy.
scary. Yeah,
And
well,
we
I
get a
if I'm Shadow, I'm praying for double protects, two double protects in a
oh
row.
yeah.
But I guess
I
the
mean,
move less does the
it
job.
is
But
it's a 2v1, right? Like
it's true.
Samax is down to his last Pokemon. Isn't a 2v1. Can protect out this last turn of Trick Room. Except the protect means Samax probably also wants the Trick Room protected.
Yeah.
So we get a Moonblast here, double in, protect.
Dragon Claw's
Meteor
gotta.
kills the Terra, the no longer fairy type
Mhm.
Primarina, Terra Grass,
Let's see,
and
Dragon
then
Claw.
Dragon
Does
Claw.
it do it? Does
Not
not do
quite.
it. Looks like that's
Shadowfax saying Shadowfax saying no crit please. That would be
yep.
cruel. Samax says it's
Unfortunately.
guaranteed.
Yep.
Scope Lens plus Focus Energy, crit boosted Draco Meteor, one shot,
G- GG's.
saving the psych up heat
That's a awesome bring.
for game three. The Terra Dark as well to protect the from the Encore.
Yeah, that's such good utility because Terra Dark's already a pretty good type for Trevenant, but then you also have to protect against Volbeat, which you see on Shadow Squad. You know he's bringing it, so that's such a good Terra type for that one.
Yeah, and the Hydreigon definitely not guaranteed to be faster than the Garchomp.
Oh, that's a scary,
So yeah,
scary spot to
I
be in.
mean this particular one was so presumably it was like a it was a timid Hydreigon versus and this was probably an adamant Garchomp
Mhm.
thinking you're gonna get your speed control from your Corviknight Tailwind or I think Volbeat doesn't get Tailwind right so
I think Volbeat does, but either way,
maybe
you're
it does
getting
yeah
you relying on
some
something
trip
else to
lagging
set your
tail
speed for
yeah
you.
exactly and even whatever attack it had, not enough to one shot the Hydreigon. So
Yep. Dragon has really good stats. I loved that thing when I had it. But you know what? Honestly, if you're Shadow, maybe you just hope for the miss. 90%
yeah,
can sometimes equal
he did
0%.
have Samax did go 3 for 3 on Draco Meteors. So that is definitely not a guarantee.
Yeah.
Oh, it was apparently a bulky 4-speed EV Garchomp, so it was a
Mm,
slow bulky one. But
that's right.
all right, we got one more, and this is the here's how you play trick. Here's how you play Parish Trap like a boss. We've got
This one's
Slushy.
also
Slushy proven that he can play more than just fast offensive mons, and win back to back championships doing it.
yep.
So not to take anything from Slushy by implying that I'm trivializing his ability to be a world's competitor or
Yep.
top four regionals or win back to back VBLs
I,
or
I heard
anything
that
like
Umbreon
that.
on his team is the same one for the World Championships.
I believe it is, yeah.
Hmm.
And
And so is that
Rio
Brion.
showing up as well. Yeah.
A lesser known member of his Worlds team.
So and then we've got just a solid team here from Donut on the other side, right?
That's like
We
a
got just good stuff, a reasonable trick room, plus with multiple good trick room setters, a nice slow mode, some good supportive Pokemon that can also pack a punch when needed, Mimikyu and Gyarados, even Indeedee, Araquanid just miserable to go up against. Anytime I've had to play against Araquanid, I just felt like I'm behind just as soon as it shows up in the team builder.
Yeah, that thing's it looks kind of unassuming when you look at it, and then you just play against it. And it's just oh my god, it has all the moves it needs. It hits so hard, and its typing is awesome. It's such a good mod. Also, for on Donut side of the thing, we have probably the best, like one of the best teams to bring your Psychic Terrain into, because you know Slushy, you know he loves priority. He's got four things on his team that usually run some priority move, even if it's Gothitel's Fake Out, that counts. But so if I'm going into this, I'm thinking I'm in a pretty confident state of mind. I see 4 months that can't be using one of their favorite moves all as often as they liked. So I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. But let's see. We'll see what Slushy
Totally.
does.
All right, so we lead
So we lead
Brion,
Brion.
Gothitelle, and Donut has to be just thinking, okay, what's going on here?
Something bad's about to happen.
Do a quick showdown team builder search. What moves does Brion get?
Yeah, I've been there.
We know it gets the spread moves. Because it did some good work last season, but last season was low tier. It is not the same,
Yeah.
And it turns out the answer is Paris song. There it is. Took longer to
There
get
it is.
than I thought it was. So this is nice, right? Imprison versus the Expanding Force team. Immediately Armor Rouge, no Expanding Force allowed. Sorry about it. I'm sure the Indeedee, I mean, I'm not literally sure, but the Indeedee probably has Expanding Force as its maybe only attacking move. And you've now got bulky Gothitelle versus water type into something that probably only has a fire type attack as its reasonable option.
I can't imagine how Donut felt after this turn one. That's like the most depressing. It's being trapped in there with the Imprison. Just I guess I just lose. Great game.
Yeah, everybody counting down. Yep. Get the armor
There's
cannon
that one
into
fire
protect.
move. And the Misty Terrain to override.
Now it just starts getting dirty. Misty Terrain.
Yeah, that's just rubbing it in.
So, Slushy says, my priority moves are coming in once this Indeedee is dead, and I'm gonna clean up with it. There we go. Female Indeedee doesn't get E-Force, so it's not on the Indeedee, but
it doesn't. Oh.
Yeah. But Protect, also imprisoned. I bet there's a Protect on one of these two Pokemon.
Yeah, there's got
Protect. Often my favorite move to be imprisoning is Protect. Although, in all honesty,
feel like Urshifu.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm not really a fan of Imprison. I think it's often too passive and low impact. I don't generally think of Imprison Trick Room as a realistic answer to Trick Room.
No. Yeah, I used to think it was a lot better than it is, but the amount of times where it's actually worked for me is maybe I can count on probably one hand compared to the times where it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And the only time it's worked for me, I had to do like an arcane setup to get it to work.
So we've got 2 turns left here. We're gonna get the Brion switch out, so we're not even gonna lose the Brion here. Nothing can kill this Umbreon at this point. I mean, Armor Cannon's probably a 3-hit, and then we get the switch out on the last turn. But neener, it's too late for Donut. These two are both going to go down at the end of the turn. Brion's going to come in, take a tiny chunk from Armor Cannon, Snarl just for the rub-ins. Gleam.
Wow, that did less than leftovers.
Yeah, would have. So, had that Roselia Berry not been there, would have done 10%, which is, and even if it hadn't snarled, it only would have done what, 15%, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, truly, this is Slushy's world's competitor Umbreon.
This thing fought Miraidons and Calorexes.
Yeah.
What's an Armor Rouge and DD?
Exactly. Yeah. What's a size spam team? We're gonna.
And the Misty Terrain's already set up. So what is Amoonguss gonna do?
So the
second offensive with Puff.
The second Parasong here that gets taunted, I'm surprised Slushy even bothers. It kind of makes me just think, oh, the Brion doesn't have any attacking moves, right? Because if Slushy just wants to hit Parasong on these other two and then just cycle some Mons in and out to get these Mons dead in a couple turns,
Yeah.
But yeah, the taunt pretty nice, and then yeah, Slushy gonna have to actually kill these Pokemon rather than just catching it for free on the Switch in
Yeah.
here.
There's another taunt. Mimikyu. Oh, there's a mental herb. Mimikyu's taunting everything here. But yep, there's an actual attack
Yep.
dealing a little bit of damage, but sometimes that's all you need.
And
And
yeah,
now
just
it's
not
just a matter of
enough.
time.
Yeah, not quite getting it there. Brion's taunt is over. Mimikyu could maybe taunt it again. We're gonna switch the Dragonite out there. We're just chip some more.
Yeah, but Dragonite's here just to clean up. And
Flying,
there it is.
kill it. The burn, annoying,
Yeah,
but it's a
Will-O-Wisp.
4v1. It's not
Yeah.
the Mimikyu
Good
is
luck,
going to
Mimikyu.
die.
And hey,
Yeah,
there it goes.
save maybe a little differential. Definitely ensure your Umbreon lives, and it's a 4-0. Pretty textbook Perish song there.
Yeah, that game
early
was.
Perish song. Protect,
Yeah.
switch, 2 dead Pokemon. Clean it up with your 4v2. Well done to Slushy.
Yeah. Very well done. That turn one's one of the best turn ones I've seen in a long time.
And those are our matches for the week.
Alrighty.
I've got
You said you had some honorable mentions.
I do have some honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention: you versus J Star Game 1.
That was me. I was
Yeah.
there.
Well,
What about it?
if it's here's how to use your opponent's team against you. The Pelipper was your Pelipper was the best Pokemon on J Star's team in that
I know,
first
it was-
game.
I felt so betrayed.
Brutal. You turn it around, games 2 and 3, great job. Floatzel is better Palafin. We know this.
True. That's what people have been saying.
But
that was,
Electroshot, super good. Broken move. But yeah,
our
game
DLC
one.
mons tend to be broken. Ain't that funny?
Yeah, who knew? So you versus J Star game 1. Dan versus Rock, also game 1. It's just it's an example of here's why Oranguru is a great support mon and you should draft it for your team and it will do good for you.
Yeah. Oranguru fits on every single team. Anybody who has the chance, please draft it at least once. It's so fun.
Yeah, if you haven't drafted Oranguru, draft Oranguru. You'll be happy about it. Sly Purple and Sukaba Forest, both sets are just good draft Pokemon. Entertaining sets, interesting things happen. Just fun stuff to watch.
I've been really interested in Sukaba's games this season. I hope they continue this way, and I'm sure they will. Just drafting a full monotype team, it's always exciting to see what people do, especially with Terra. Building around it, trying to figure out your one mod that you're going to turn not into a dark type. It's so fun to watch. And what weird team building decisions it makes your opponents build when you say, "Oh, let me not even bother about coverage. I'll just bring every bug, fighting, and fairy move I have."
Yeah. Maybe a psychic move for the Terra Poison, maybe a
Right,
ground
yeah.
move for the Terra Steel. Yeah, a couple of those. Sora versus Red Jolteon, the Malamar 3v1 that I believe is game 1, but just watch the whole set. It was a 2-0 set, but Malamar turns a 3v1 around.
There's a reason it's not the logo.
Yeah, it's not on the logo by accident.
Why does Red Jolteon even go by Red Jolteon? They should be Red Malamar.
Red Malamar.
That's
rebrand.
the mon I associate with him more than anything else.
The Makarta Malamars.
Yeah, something like that. We can workshop it.
Exactly. And then the other thing to watch is everyone who played against an Ursaluna this week. Ursaluna's got dumpstered on this week.
Bad week for Bears.
Yeah, like across the board, Bears were getting bullied. It just seems like Ursaluna is very preppable. Like it's easy to plan to face Ursalunas. They just they need speed control so much. They often need some kind of setup, right? Whether it's proc a throat spray or let your burn get off. You got to get in at the right time. If you get in out of position, it's just rough. And I mean, we had Ursaluna Blood Moon getting skitter smacked and throat chopped so it couldn't hyper voice. We had grass and fire attack or grass and water attack coming in on predicted Ursalunas. Just absolutely getting bullied. So watch those.
It's been a very feast or famine month so far, but maybe there's time for the Bears to turn it around.
Yeah, the more I watch Ursaluna matches, the lower I am on it. I also used it a couple seasons ago, and then I just think it's not a very good draft mon.
Yeah, I remember you were not the biggest fan of it. Great on ladder, but
great on ladder. It might win you a regional, but so far it hasn't won anybody a VBL.
Yep.
Alrighty. Any parting words of wisdom for the fans, Poppin?
Absolutely. Everything I say is a word of wisdom. But happy to be here. Love these matches. Maybe I'll be able to make it back on for another one of these. If we'll see. Maybe I get sick again. Maybe I get quote unquote sick, and have some free time on Monday afternoon. But yeah, thanks for having me, man. Happy to watch these matches with you. It's always a fun time.
Awesome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all my fans hanging out.
The lovely subscribers.
Yeah, all the subscribers. Oh yeah, subscribe to me. I don't say that ever. I would like my number to be bigger.
Yeah.
So,
you better subscribe, James, or it'll make both of us sad.
Alrighty. Well, take it easy, and we will see you next week for Weekly Heat with somebody. I don't know. We'll see.